Destroyer. What else? Like the double platinum album. That's like, I like some of the stuff they did without the makeup, but not that much. I'm more of a Black Sabbath fan.
This is my buddy.
Vincent. Oh, AC/DC. So, Mr. December. Oh my damn TV. Shut it off. I get a horrible TV at the Y. I get horrible reception. So we're not allowed to have cable here. Not that I could afford cable anyway. And I got the Roku box and stuff, and sometimes my reception is horrible. Oh, Ozzy, yeah, definitely. The Ozzy was, yeah. I like Ozzy's solo stuff too. I'm a huge Ozzy fan. Been a fan since, damn, I was 10. I used to listen to my sister's album. They like disco and everything, but they also like rock, so that's how I got turned on to Black Sabbath. I'm paranoid and got turned on to Judas Priest and AC/DC. I used to listen to their record. Used to buy all my cassettes from Mickey's and stuff. I think I still have some of them. I still have let's see here. Digging through my crates here. I still collect cassettes, even though I don't have oh, of course, Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin's one of my favorites. There's a rumor they might tour again, but I don't think so. I don't think Robert Plant can hit the notes like he used to. Here's an old hip-hop tape, Scarface. I bought at Mickey Music's. Still have that. What else? Oh. Here we go. Digging in the crates here. Way back tape. Gotta find it. Oh. Here you go, Victor. I still have it. License to Ill. It's the second copy. Somebody stole the first copy, but it's still, I believe, the first pressing of it. So, yeah, I still have it. Most of my tapes got lost through the years, because remember, I was like 15, 16 years old, and unfortunately I moved around a lot, and I lost a lot of tapes. I wish I still had the original Ghetto Boys tapes that I bought there when it was on Deaf American. It had a little warning sign on it, and it had like, unfortunately the label finds this indecent, but here at Deaf American, we believe in free expression and stuff like that, and David Geffen didn't like the record, so they dropped it. Yeah, original album cover. I could have swore they changed the lyrics on that, but they did. I have a bootleg version, because they said on Rhyming and Stealing, I'm smoking my crack, and I'm rhyming and stealing. And I could have swore they said that on the original pressing. Then when I got the other cassette, it didn't say that, but there's a bootleg version out there where they say smoking my crack. But they cut it out. But that's me being a big Beastie Boy fan. I know all that stuff. though. I should have saved them. I wish I had like a storage box. I'd just put everything in just to have, because like now I buy stuff like that at flea markets and stuff like that. If I go to garage sales or if I go to wherever Salvation Army and I see tapes, I snatch them up, just because it's cool to have. Well, because back in the 80s, it's not like now, and talking. That was banned, where the whole song was like smoking my crack, and it's like for a group to come out and say talk about smoking crack, it was just kind of unheard of. No one talked about smoking crack back then. Now everyone's just talking about mollies and doing this and doing that. It's just like it's crazy, It's kind of silly, but back then it was like controversial, Hip hop now is just, to me, the new people kind of just, it's horrible, I don't know. Maybe I'm old. I'll fess up. I'm old. But I just can't get into it. Just the lyrics maybe catchy and stuff, but they're not saying nothing. Doing Molly, dropping Molly, doing Molly, smoking glue, smoking weed, doing Molly, fucking girls, smoking booties, got the girls with the booties, doing Molly, got the Molly, doing coke, got my coke, doing Tannic, got my Xanax, I was like, shut up. Well, yeah, that's no big deal. Cypress Hill made a living out of it, But like rappers, like, and now I feel like an old guy. See, like the music now, everyone sounds the same. Back then, if you sounded like another rapper, you were a biter. If you sounded like this guy, you were a biter and you were looked down upon. Like if somebody came out and sounded like Rakim, you were insulted. Another rapper would go after you. Like if you sounded like KRS-One, you ripped off KRS-One. If someone sounded like somebody, they wanted to sound different. Now everybody sounds like somebody. Everyone sounds the same. There's no diversity, which is, horrible. There's a lot of underground cats out there you gotta find. It's hard to find them, but the music industry ain't pushing them. They're pushing, all these, like, kids out there who don't know their history. God, I feel so old. Like, they don't know that they're being influenced by people that are, like, people don't know, like, people like Kool Herc and people like Furious 5 are the ones that influenced people like Run DMC and the Beastie Boys. If it wasn't for them, they wouldn't be Run DMC and the Beastie Boys. If it wasn't for, like, Eric B. and Rakim and people like MC Shan, it wouldn't be a Nas. And if it wasn't for people like that, they wouldn't be like a Biggie and a don't even know. If it wasn't for all these guys, they wouldn't even be where they are. So they don't even know their history. So to me, it's like you're out there and you don't even know anything about your history. Like rock bands know about Led Zeppelin, and whether they like them or not, at least they know where their music comes from. Like these kids today don't even know where their music comes from. Oh, definitely. Yeah, we should. Gotta get a passport though. Yeah, definitely. LL Cool J, he was like 14 years old when he came out. He's like one of the originals. And yet there's some people have no idea who he is. They think he's just a guy from CSI or something. They don't know, like, LL Cool J is one of the first guys out there. And other rappers were jealous and they dissed him and he dissed them back. And Kool Moe Dee and LL Cool J were going at it. deletes me, and yet he still texts me. He says he didn't like my humor. Because I made a joke once when I went live. I was like, hey, any drunk girls out there? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. And he's like, really? I don't know, it's East Coast humor. And I posted something about the end of the world. I reposted it, and he got all offended. And I went live at Lowe's, and I'm like, I really feel like just throwing these flowers around. I go, I'm not joking. I get the urge to throw flowers around, and he got all offended. He's like, me and my wife like flowers. He's from San Francisco. That's why I kind of made the comment. I don't think I would get along with San Francisco people. I'm like, it's a joke. You don't get my dark sense of humor. It's just, I'm not going to throw flowers around. I don't know if he was the best, but he was definitely one of the best, in my opinion. I think if Tupac didn't die, he would have done so much more music. He would have went way beyond just music. He would have done stuff with movies. I think he would have just done so much. You know, a lot of times people say rappers, you know, like passed away, that's all they would have done, but Tupac would have definitely excelled in the business a lot. I think the same thing about, yeah, he was. He did some movies that were good, and I think if he pursued his acting career, he had the potential to be, like, better than Will Smith, better, like, you know, he would have been, because he was young, and some of the offers he got when he was young weren't the best movies, except for the movie with Poetic Justice. And some of the movies he got offered were like kind of like B movies, but I think like as he would have got older, he would have been offered a lot better movies and a lot better roles, and he would have probably been in movies by Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, good directors, and I think his career would have excelled. And, you know, he still would have did his music. Because I remember saying in an interview, he wanted to just do, like, albums when he felt like it, like Paul McCartney. Like, you know, I'll just do an album whenever I feel like doing it, you know, not every year. I'll just do an album casually, you know, just not every year or something like that. So I think he wanted to start his own label. He probably would have been an activist. Like, I could have seen him been more of like an activist and stuff like that. Like, you know, getting involved in even maybe politics. Who knows? I think he probably would have been someone who did stuff, you know. He would have been a lot more. And another rapper, DOC, was, if anyone remembers, he was on Ruthless Records, who had the best album. One of the best albums out, led to an accident. He also wrote a lot of the stuff off the Chronic, and he was a ghostwriter for Dr. Dre. If it wasn't for his voice, he would have been one of the best. He would have put out so many good albums. But like he was like a ghostwriter, and he wrote and did a lot of stuff for a lot of artists. I think he did stuff for the Dog Pound, even Snoop Dogg too, maybe. Not sure, but he was another guy that his career ended way too soon. Way too soon. Yeah, that was with John Belushi. Yeah, I remember that movie. That was good. That was a good movie. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while. I like Gridlocked with their fanatics and Bullet, I think it was called. That was a good movie. You take care now. Alright, Victor, I think I'm gonna go too. I'm getting kind of tired, you know, and thanks for watching, you know, I appreciate it. I'll probably do this more often. Have a music show, that'll be it.